First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Brandon Sproat. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Popped up. Ortiz has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Good job to fight that one off. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
That is third.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Ball, that's low.
Just missed. Man at first, one away. Here's a high chopper. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here at American Family Field. And towing the slab here, number 49. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Second.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Popped up left side. Bichette should have this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. Man on second, 2 down.
always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And the inning is over. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Lindor swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Right fielder, number 3,
Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground to short. The flip. There's one. And that's a double play. Wow.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Out to short, Lindor. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here is Gary Sanchez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Luis Lara getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score.
Get your minds right, get your rhymes tight, cause you ain't spitting fire. Not at all, so I gotta take a high. I ain't a no talent, haven't here today, gone tomorrow type dude. Been doing this, overpaying my dues, DJ.
Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Marcus Semien. In the air, right field. Lara gets under it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right side. Turang over to first in time. And that is the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. Number 12 now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Now a pop-up on the infield. Young settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 3, Joey.
Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz. Still tied at 0, last of the third. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. Out. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. 2 down, nobody on. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Start of the fourth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9.
A.J. Ewing.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The designated hitter, Juan.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Juan Soto. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So up next for New York, Bo Bichette. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Carson Benj, the next to hit. The 1-1. Just missed. In the air, left field, and that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom 4, this is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman,
That one to first, Young. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Brewers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's William Contreras. Strike 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball, left side. Bichette whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Brewers.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. 2 down, nobody on. Way inside. Ripped on a line to center. Robert under it, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Wilson getting ready to go. Yoho also throwing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jared Young will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Robert on the go. That's in for a strike.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what. But you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there. And if the catcher's great, he can make up the time. But if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. Liner snagged at first.
Yep, he made it.
Not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Sproat won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. New pitcher now, Bryce Wilson.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So digging in, Luis Torrens. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Two left for the Mets, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Strike 2. In the air to left center. One away.
Up next for the Brewers.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. That one is hammered right field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Lara. Sliced hard but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's inside.
Ball 2.
And the count is even, 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air under this one. And that will end the inning.
Till I
But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. 5 innings complete. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. This one in the air right field. That was foul, and he'll see another. In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep. And I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not. But off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out. And it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now up to hit. Francisco Lindor in there at the knees for a strike. On a line. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bichette goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one just misses. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. Now they get the out.
Up next for the Mets.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bryce Wilson done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Craig Yoho gets the call from the pen.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Here's Luis Robert. That one found hard the other way. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. Bichette comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Over to first, and he's saved. Now it's going to be Jared Young. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a ground ball. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead it 4-1. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cionel Perez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Raley getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Slice to right. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11.
So the lineup flips over. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And a 1-1. Foul ball there.
That's ball 2.
The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one hit to first. Young takes it himself, 2 away now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. 2 down, nobody on. Shortened the bunt and missed it. Now 1-2.
Ball. Down.
Bounce to the right side. Simeon tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field, top of inning number 7, Marcus Simeon up now for the Mets. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Mets,
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. 2-2 now. That's to third. In time, Devon. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Mets leadoff man. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here's Juan Soto. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it
That's
was,
ball two.
Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
2 on, 1 out. Swing, and he popped it up. Chourio on his way over. He makes the grab. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Craig Yoho will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Trevor McGill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That ends the frame. 2 left for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the DH, William Contreras. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. That's to third. Bichette throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Swings over the top of that one.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Base hit! Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really important at bat coming up now.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Out towards right center field. Robert has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. A.J. Minter won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Brooks Raley.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Lara.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers 2. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Francisco Lindor. Ball to strike.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And a swing and a miss. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next for New York, Carson Benj. That one in triple digits. Stays alive. Lindor on at first, nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the dirt to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
This to center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And now it's Luis Robert. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell coming on. He's got it. And there's one down. Jared Young up now for the Mets.
Jared Young.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Well, that's a big insurance run there, and it comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause. We'll see if that extra run ends up being a factor or not.
1 out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio under it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 10, second base.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trevor McGill departs. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Grant Anderson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Man on second, 2 down. So now 1 and 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just off the inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Brewers 2. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Number 12 digs in now. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Joey Ortiz.
Third baseman, number 3.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Ball, that's out.
That one
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
They're down 3-1. Chop to third. Bichette sends it across to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brooks Raley gives way. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Oscar Brazoban.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail at 5-2. Back here at American Family Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. The 2-2 on the way.
That one missing inside. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Abner Uribe, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Mitchell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the Mets leadoff man. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter,
Juan Soto now. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-2. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now here is Bichette. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. And they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Anderson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Abner Uribe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Man on second, 2 down. That one's in there, 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Now this is a rocket to left. He's got it, and that is that. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Now a 6-2 ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom 9. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. Left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Brewers.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Contreras.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, that was a pretty fat pitch right there. Very hittable. I think the change of speed made all the difference. Took a lot off of that one, and he had him off balance out in front. You got to pick your spots with the changeup just like he did there, and I think a great time to alter his velocity and create some deception.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.